Well, alright. Hello everybody. Let's get this going. We finally... Well, we managed to... Jeez, that was quite an episode last time.
Hmm? どうせ食べるのなら丸ごとがいいと女は思った。
What the? That
支
look...
配者にして処刑人、
Wait.
調理人にして毒味役、美食を重ねること数百人。
Wait a minute.
堪能、溺愛、泥酔、絶頂。
Uh-oh.
不死だらな食事のつけは頭に生えた異形の角。だがまあ、そう珍しいことでもない。美しい少女を貪るのは人間どもの本能だ。
Well, that's worrying. Okay, we escaped from the whole BB incident. When I came to, I was in front of the cherry blossom tree. It felt like I spent years in the imaginary number space, but simply being back here relaxes me. Although I never would have dreamed that the day would come when I'd get nostalgic about this old school. It's everybody else. Rin, Ranny, and the others are gathered in the schoolyard. I can see the same fatigue in all of their faces. It's as if they'd each escaped some peril and came here to check up on one another. What? What happened here? Oh, right. Oh no. So that's how it went down. The old school is protected by Sakura. Your average hostile program can't enter, and even BB can only affect us by observing the inside. However, the masters Sakura regards as the subjects of her guardianship are different. Julius, a master, returned to the old school, rendered Sakura powerless, and lifted the barrier. He attacked Rin and Ranny, and then ushered hostile programs into the mayhem-afflicted building to gain control. On BB's command, he commandeered this space in just a few minutes, but still...
Okay.
So you figured it out too. Oh, not you two as well. Well, I explained to Rin the sequence of events up until this point. About how Leo and Gawain are gone, about how Julius saved me in his final moments, and also about how BB's true goal is to head to the moon cell's core. Rin's thoughts on the matter end there. No longer do I think that such a thing is cruel. Behind her dispassionate words is sorrow towards two people she deemed as worthy adversaries. Still, I didn't expect her to give no response on BB's motive. Isn't Rin surprised? It sounds like Rin had predicted roughly what BB ultimately had her eyes on. No wonder she's the student council vice president. She's as reliable as a person can be. Yeah. Alright. Whoa. I'm surprised. Apparently for someone with Rin's level of observation, they can easily catch on how wounded my body is. I'm not hurting anymore, but if Rin is telling me to rest, then I should rest. To those who are in good health, she says, go fight. And to those who must rest, she says, go rest, pointing out the differences in Tosaka's kindness.
あなたに星の導
Yep. Hold on, what about... Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh? Shinji? Yeah.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wouldn't say that yet. Oh, that's not good. Well, it seems everybody else seems to be, well, I'm not sure if I can say okay, but... let's rest for now. The instant I got back to my personal room, fatigue hit me. My knees lose their strength and I start to fall to the floor with a thud. With Caster supporting my body, I reach the bed. The bedding feels soft, but my ability to think is slowly waning. Before I fall into tranquil sleep, the battle between Leo and BB comes to my mind. Frustratingly, everything about BB is overwhelming. Until now, we fought within fields prepared by the Moon Cell under fixed rules. That applied to our enemies Elizabeth and Passionlip too, though they were illegally modded to some extent. Those two were powerful enemies we faced while under the rules, but BB is different. At this point, she's becoming one with the system itself. She's a being who made the entire imaginary number space of the far side of the moon her possession and fused with the Seraph system. Isn't that precisely what we could recognize as a god? If that's the case, the very, chance of winning in our battle doesn't exist. Heh. A tiny mistake. Preferably enemies? I don't want to hear collateral damage. Caster's words are warm, and as they were warmth itself, they permeate through my tense body and mind. I'm soon visited by serene sleep, and I start falling into a dreamless world. Ha, there you go. She says with a worried look on her face. I'm kind of worried she might be planning something, but we should be fine. I awaken to the twilight I'm well acquainted with. Maybe Caster's nursing worked. My body feels way lighter now. BB's motives, the state of the labyrinth, and our president's absence. There's a lot of things we need to discuss. Let's head straight to the student council room. Hold on. Did it change your outfit back to the... Yep. Yeah, we're putting this back on.
よしよし、ちゃんと眠ったみたいね。幾分マシな顔になったわよ。
What's with the globe screen?
おはようございます。6時間15分。やや余分がありますが、理想的な睡眠時間です。おはようございます。コーヒーをどうぞ。
Instant
インスタン
coffee.
トなレシピですけど。
Wait, I don't drink coffee. 3 people have already started stirring within the student council room. Sakura, who I didn't get to see yesterday, looks well. I reply with my own greeting, good morning, and take my usual seat, furnished with coffee. The president's seat in front of me is empty. The graceful smile that belongs in it has sunk to the bottom of the imaginary number ocean. Still, no. That's exactly why I mustn't lose Spirit. Because while his body disintegrated, he said he was passing the torch to me. What's happened here? Suddenly, I see something I'm not used to. The screen is displaying something. Is the moon? No, it seems to be Earth. What is this?
それはセブンレイターです。BB が人類の欲望を解放した場合の未来をシミュレート
Notably, the US hasn't blown up yet.
もし BB がムーンセル中枢を侵食し行動を開始したらという題目で、その7日後の地球環境を計算中です。さくらの協力でムーンセルのスペックを推量し、その影響力を再現していますので、ほぼ現実に起きる未来とお考えください。
7 days later. It's easy to imagine that the conclusion it'll crunch up won't be anything good. That said, I can't make any sense of this simulator. I mustered up the courage to ask what's happening specifically.
分かっている範囲だと、この7日後の時点で人類の 40% が
Even Australia isn't safe. Wow, Russia seems to be safe though. 40%. Suppose someone had 10 friends, 4 of them would die. Or 100 countries getting wiped off the map. It's hard to get a real sense of it, but the total number of deaths would be despairing. I'm thoroughly reassessing the gravity of our situation.
何度も再計算してみたわ。でも、これが現実よ。
That's bad.
そうなれば、私たちが聖杯戦争に勝って得るべき望みも、おのずから意味を失うことになります。責任重大というより一連卓上ね。私もできるだけお手伝いします。ですから、ええ、分かってるわ。私たちは勝つ。BB を止める。そして聖杯戦争へ戻る。それは
Yeah, we need to stop her
諦める
now.
わけにはいかん。はい、勝ちましょう。アトラス院の名にかけて、我が死より与えられた誇りのもとに。その通りです。私も AI として BB は野放しにはできません。
That's right. Humanity ruined by its own desires. We mustn't bring about a collapse resulting from lives being abandoned.
よし、そうと決まれば行動あるのみよ。具体的な攻略方法の話をするわ。何？状況
I'm
説
sure
明
that
の
there's a
お願い。
slight tint difference between Ren's and Ranny's screens.
現在 BB はムーンセルの 90% を掌握しました。あとは中枢を攻め落とすだけのようです。それに伴い迷宮は18階まで拡張されています。センチネルが不明
Which
です
means
が、
it's probably time for the other alter
おそ
ego
ら
to
く片
come
方
in.
はアルターエゴでしょう。
The labyrinth was extended by 6 floors. That should require 2 sentinels, but I can't think of any candidates either. Still, this is how it always is. Whoever our opponent is, we have to crush him and progress through the labyrinth.
さすが行き当たりばったりのプロ。いい顔してるわ。頼りにしてる。私からもいいでしょうか。セブンレイターの結果も問題ですが、
What do you mean?
ムーンセル中枢に至った彼女は今度はムーンセルと同化するでしょう。これムーンセルほどの観測演算回路と価値観を同じにした時、 BB
Oh,
の
that's a
思
good
考ルー
point.
チンが正常を保てるのか。たとえ保てたとしても人格基準が上書きされることは明白です。月の裏側の支配だけなら彼女は彼女のままで存在できます。ですがムーンセル全てとなると、その最大の問題に彼女が気づいていないはずはないのですが。何それ？ BB は自滅する可能性が高いってこと？
Mm.
今のところは ですが、彼女が始めてしまったプログラムは止まりません。どっちにしろ、ムーンセル中枢に行くまでに止めないとまずいってことね。
Well, that's bad.
はい。ですので、引き続き迷宮の塔
Uh-oh, we just got interrupted. Oh no, look what time it is!
前置きなしの BB チャンネル
No! Oh no!
分かっていても
No!
約束された勝利の特番
Promise to...
BB チャンネルオンエアです
We're doomed. Why'd you have to surprise us with it if it's already promised victory? BB seems indifferent about how inhumanely she treated me in the imaginary number space and has no intention of changing her act. Now that's one steeled stage persona. Behind BB, a sink and a stove glisten. This looks like a set for... Don't tell me.
あ、見えてます？期待してます？
No!
そうです。今回のテーマは潰しても飛ばしても食いついてくる貪欲肉食系の先輩を美味しく調理。BB 3分クッキング
No! Cheerful music is playing. Cheerful music is playing. If I recall correctly, the song is... Well, just imagine it to be whatever you like. But I don't know if she can even cook. If she's the same model as Sakura, then I think she has some skills. I would think.
騙されません。どうせ
Ooh.
完成したのがこちらですと出来合いのものを出すだけでしょうとも。
Well, this is a broadcast. No matter what she serves up, it won't actually be tasted. Let's have the staff savor it.
あ、私の料理スキルを疑ってます？
The skills, I think, will be fine. It's what you're gonna make that worries me.
先輩ごときに乙女スキルの心配をされるなんて心外すぎてテンションガタ落ちです。 そもそも3分クッキングって何ですか？ 2分でボスエネミーを想像できる私を舐めてるんですか？あまりにテンション下がっちゃったのでメニュー変更。ズバリ昨日の残り物です。
What?
毎日続くのは夏場のそうめんだけで結構。女子力皆無。随分とおかん力の高い献立ですね。
I feel like this has gotten Caster fired up.
なんとでも言っててください。それじゃあ
You're even using Chef Mike. What are you doing?
はい、残り物の完成です。
BB proudly takes the dish out. It looks empty.
あら、レディートされすぎて縮んじゃったみたいですね。
Oops.
はあ、仕方がありません。お塩に胡椒、それからオリーブオイルをパッパッパッ。
She sprinkles a pinch of seasoning over the empty dish. Then something red started swelling forth. Wait, what? No. No.
何するのよマネージャー。いきなりオイルまみれじゃない。
She has swirling dragon hordes surprisingly long dragon claws and heaps of bright red filth. Oh god. Oh, come on! That's the one we thought on the first and second layers. She lost to me twice-ish. Yep, it's Lancer Elizabeth. Oh, come on, she's back.
と思えば角の小娘じゃないですか。しかも名前すらしていいし。BB さん、ぶっちゃけ手抜きですか？本当にがっかりですよね。私としてもせっかく作った迷宮に使い回しを当てたく
Oh, now they're just being meta about it.
けど材料不足じゃお料理できませんし、仕方なく残り物を冷蔵庫から引っ張り出してきたんですけど。
You just pulled out, give me a leftover model, alright?
匂いませんか？具体的に言うと負け入りの匂いが。何よ、みんな揃ってがっかりしちゃって。ここは歓喜の鳴き声を上げるところよ。
Play the laugh track again. Oh, I'm chirping alright. After all, it feels like I've got this one in the bag.
見てなさい、小豚。今度こそ私の本領発揮なんだから。
What? Fail at singing again?
はい、小物感ありすぎてがっかりなし
It's
で。
like,
ありがとう
ooh,
ございました。
no respect at all.
ですが、エリちゃんを迷宮の核にするのはこれが初めて。SG だって一つもバレてません。まあ高級フレンチとはいきませんが、頑固職人のこだわりラーメンぐらいの歯ごたえはあると
Skip
思われま
pretentious
す。
New York ramen.
とりあえずマンネリ感をごまかすために面白いマスターをつけておいたので、そっちに期待しておいてくださいね。
Uh-oh. An interesting master, huh? Who could that possibly be?
見てからのお楽しみですよ。ではそれじゃあ私もそろそろヌーンセルの調理に戻りますね。あとは肉食系同士で楽しくどうぞ。本日はここキッチンスタジオから BB ちゃんのお腹いっぱいクッキングでした。また来週。
Rin and Randy turn their faces away, avoiding eye contact with me. So hey, I have something to ask you two.
Huh? 断じて認めません。
Well, anything that could at least give a hint. Nope. Seems like quite some time has passed since then, but to these two, their time as sentinels is a dark past that must never be mentioned. Let sleeping dogs lie, or whatever. I must never talk about stuff like money, worship, or habit of exposure. Ever! Okay. Thank you very much. I don't expect that it'll be easy to cover for Leo and Julius. And yet, these girls assert that we'll be fine. More coffee! Okay. I reply, understood, then rise from my seat. We may be acquainted with our opponent, Elizabeth, but the inside of the labyrinth demands caution. We need to shift gears and take our exploration head on. I suddenly feel eyes on me, so I lift my head. The three of them are staring at me. Heh. Nice to see I'm living up to it now. The new president. It's a bit of an embarrassing position for me to take, and one of great responsibility. Maybe Leo can pull it off, but I know I'm not fit to inspire these members. But that's precisely why I have to move forward. No matter if I'm a coward or if I'm reckless, moving forward is the principle I stick to. I turn to face each person and give each a solid nod. Nope. President's armband. Can I put that on? I got something new here.
まさかの角の娘再利用とは。
黒桜の手抜きっぷりもここに極まれりですね、ご主人様。ご主人様。
I jolted up from Castor asking me a question. Sorry, I was just thinking about some stuff.
レオさんとユリウスさんのことですね。あのお二人を失ったことは痛手ですが、悔やんでばかりではなりません。むしろあのお二方の覚悟を持って前に進んでこそ手向けの花になりましょう。
Castor may be right. I can't just sit here and mourn. It's important to move forward, even if only slightly. As the new president, I have to get everyone back to the near side.
もうご主人様、そんな風に変に意気込んじゃ嫌です。ほら、眉間に可愛くないシワが。
Castor takes her finger and smooths out my creased brow. Her thin finger is a little cold and feels nice. I knowingly let out a sigh from her gentle caressing.
戦う決意を新たにするのは良いことです。ですが、重荷を一人で抱え込む必要はこれっぽっちもないんですよ。ご主人様にはリンさんもラミさんもさくらさんもいます。私だけじゃないのがちょっと悔しいですけど。ですから苦しい時には遠慮なく寄りかかってくださいまし。
That's right. I have everyone fighting with me. And always by my side is my servant.
では心機一転と参りましょう。迷宮攻略の華麗なお手前、このキャスターにご披露くださいませ、マスター。
So what's this about an event? Nope. Nope. Huh. I thought I'd get to put it on. Hold on. Wait a minute, unless... Oh. Skills and MP... Hold on a minute. I'm gonna stick with the Adosiris. Being able to nullify negative statuses is very powerful. Speaking of which... Oh look, it's a there you're a joyful person. Seeing him stand exactly where he always does here in the commissar makes me feel a little relieved. I wonder, how did Kotomine manage to escape Julius's raid? He just... Wait a minute, did he just fight him off? Really? So did he fight Julius? Sometimes I have to try it. Wait, what? For that one moment, Kotomine, with his faint smile, looked like a hellish fiend. A cold sweat runs down my back. Maybe it was wise for Julius to have not attacked him. Press to see any new stuff. Yeah. Oh, not yet. Let's see what else is here. Oh, we got a heal boost. There we go, that should help for emergencies. Let me see the new gloves. Closet, me, gloves. Oh, I see. The work gloves changed. I see. I'm not gonna bother with any of that stuff. Alright, let's see what we're running into here. Going in. Huh. That's just makes me look even more underwater. Seems we got the old music back. We reach the bottom of a long staircase. A vast sunken sanctuary lies in this depth below even the ocean floor. This isn't like the Spiritron ocean we're used to. It's suffocating as if the oxygen is thin here. I reflexively take a deep breath. We're definitely getting close to the core. Yeah. Good. I should be fine. Huh. You're right there. Jeez, looks like after the whole 4th week thing, she's okay with it. Caster's words are reassuring. I take a step forward to shake off the damp air clinging to me. Alright. Oh, this looks like something's about to happen here. Yep. No! My ears! Her unmatched singing voice is spoiled by her unmatched tone deafness. Her demonic song gouges out my entrails, jolts my brain, and shakes my very soul. Could anyone but her perpetuate such a devilish act? No, I think not. God, she's back! Do me a favor and head back. Uh-oh.
どんなアイドルにも暗黒下積み時代はあるものだわ。でも今回は違う。私こそがセンチネル、つまり主役ってこと。マスターありきのサーバーとは違うのよ。
She's not an ordinary servant. Elizabeth proudly states, but a contract with the master ought to be essential to drawing out her power. Besides, BB said she gave her an interesting master. I don't think she'll give me a straight answer, but I'll try asking.
とんだ三流記者ね。私のことをブヒブヒ嗅ぎつけてゴシップを書こうったってそうはいかないわ。受け付けるのはトップアイドルにふさわしい質問だけよ。今後の予定、新年の過ごし方、それともスキャンダルの真相かしら。
Well, I only want to ask about your mask. Actually, this may be a good opportunity to prep for SG. May as well ask a question while I have the chance. What I want to know is... She totally embarrassed. I don't think a lot of people are waiting for you to come back. Still, this pacing is a little fast, or rather, well, frankly, there isn't any value in it. And yeah, I do get the feeling that having the same outfit is what's making this feel like a rehash.
どいつもこいつもモデルのことばっかり。大事なのはパラメーターってお世辞でも言えないわけ？というか、私の外見が変わらないのは完璧すぎて変えられないからでしょ。デザイナー側の敗北なのよ。
You had better outfits in grand order, though. Then I'd like for her to at least change her name or something, like Elizabeth Custom or like Elizabeth Zero.
確実にドラゴン違いよそれ。あなた、私を召喚する気でしょ。なるほど、わかったわ。これがセンチネルへの風当たりというものね。上等じゃない。こうなったらあいつを呼ぶしかないわ。
今必要なのはツッコミ要員
Oh,
だ。
who's she calling in?
不本意だけど。カモンマスター。
Attendant. Wait, is that?
ようやく僕の出番のようだね。華麗なるマスターエース、ここに登場。とう。
Oh, it's the COD kid. I know it.
ああ、なるほど。面白いってそういう意味の面白いだったんですね。
Ma, it's supposed to be tricking me. There's no way. That's Shinji Mato. That Shinji is Elizabeth's new master?
そうさ。また赤くてうるさい女なのはちょっと不服だけどね。こんなやつでも僕ならうまく使えるし、ビリーがどうしてもって泣きついてきたから付き合ってやることにしたんだよ。
I can't stop laughing. I'm so sorry.
呆れた。いつの間に寝返ったわけ？相変わらずクズっぷりとダメっぷりではダントツ首位を行くわね、あんた。
僕はお前たちとは、お前たちみたいな情に流されるバカとは違うんだ。冷静に判断した結果さ。さあ、降伏宣言をしなよ。このアジア圏一のゲームチャン。
まあそういうことよ。正直リンとラニが恋しいわ。あの二人もいろいろ問題あったけど、私好みの容姿だったし。
邪魔した上に文句を言うなよな。お前貴族のくせに礼儀も知らないのかよ。
文句の一つだって言いたくなるわ。どうして私の付き人がこんな冴えないネズ
I
ミ
think I
なわ
should
け？
have brought. I should have brought something that sips smugly.
自分の成績も分かってないわけ？お前が負けてばっかだから天才である僕がスカウトされたのさ。
はあ、天才？迷宮の片隅でブルブル震えているところをたまたまスカウトされただけのくせに。
それを言ったらお前だって虚数空間の片隅で。
These two are so funny.
家畜以下の鳴き声なんて理解できません。ほんとうるさいバカネズミね。
バカはそっちだろ。バカバカ。
何よ、バカバカバカ。
While ignoring our existence, these two repeat their bickerings ad infinitum. This is awful. Awful in a lot of ways.
私の時はこれほどではなかったと思いますが、マスターの影響でしょうか。どう思います、ミス登坂。
ラニさん、それは聞かないであげてください。それどういう意味よ、さくら。てか、
The pity party.
私は残念組じゃない。
An angry voice over the transmission rings in my ears. Whether here or there, awful things are everywhere. I know I had things to worry about without Leo here. No, actually, this would be more awful if he was here. Regardless, this isn't the time to be feeling down. We need to end this bickering so we can probe for Elizabeth's SG. Oh, looks like even BB was like, this is too much.
おい、何するんだビビ。悪いのは全面的にこいつだろ。
しまった、つい。
It slipped on purpose.
手が滑りました。私がシンジさんを攻撃するなんて起こり得るはずがありません。なぜならあなたこそ最強なマスターレオビスタリオハーウェンを上回る。
What the? Is she buttering him up?
ウィザードなんですから。
She's butter. Oh my god. What?
あのさ、そんな分かりきったこと繰り返し言われても迷惑なんだけど。
What the heck?
サーバントさん。
Elizabeth is just like, no, this can't be right.
勝ち残れる人間だ。分かってるよね、ビビ。その僕が協力してやるんだから、それ相応の報酬は払ってもらうよ。
はい、それはもう。
私がムーンセル中枢に到達したらムーンセルの表側をお譲り、いえお納めください。あなたこそ月の王にふさわしいキングです、シンジさん。
Elizabeth's reactions are just making this gold.
そうさ、その通りだ。
You're just giving the you're giving this world to a Fortnite kid. BB's coaxing turns Shinji's grimace into a smile. His expression is condescending, it's Shinji's usual expression. Even though I'm used to seeing it, this time it has a hint of desperation. Maybe it's because I saw with my own two eyes how his Holy Grail War ended.
本当に困ったお方ですね。だからお子様臭いんですよ。ってマジでお子様でしたっけ？
Actually, yeah, isn't Shinji actually 8?
ちょっとそこのワカメさん、中途半端にそっちに立って優しいうちのご主人様を困らせないでくれます？
それじゃああとはお任せします。キング様、くれぐれもエリちゃんの秘密を奪われないようごち。
Really?
こんなネズミに頼らなくても
Ran.
自分の秘密くらい自分で守ってみせるわ。さあ、オープニングトークはここまでよ。復活ライブに震えなさい。
そいつらは僕がレベルデザインしたプログラムだ。お前たちなんて一瞬でゲームオーバーさ。それじゃあせいぜいあがいてみせてくれ。
They're probably just regular enemy programs.
今度こそ勝つのは私。ええ、必ずよ。
I thought they were gonna fight me. The two disappear. They probably left and went to the interior of the labyrinth.
エネミー反応多数。少しばかり手間取りそうではありますが、所詮は小物の寄せ集め。今のあんたを止めることはできないでしょ。
Obviously, and how we now ended up with another goal, bring Shinji to his senses. We can't back down now, even if it just happened to be temporarily configured in us. He and I have an unsavory tie to one another.
その意気ですご主人様。あの小賢しいお子ちゃま二人にきっつい要求を据えてやりましょう。
And I get jumped.
一足一刀の間合いですよ。バリバリ乗ろうぞ。
Ow. Hey, new battle theme.
カチカチですよ。
I think.
不可もなく不可もなく。楽しくなってきましたね。負けません。
Ow.
不可もなく不可もなく。
And we leveled. Thought they would have followed me. Oh, whatever. Just as a warning. Yeah. I get the... These guys saw two skulls like, nope, not letting this happen. Hey, you even got the stun. Crack shot. Whoa! That's actually a lot of damage. There we go. Ah, we got, on. That looks a lot like a... We fought these things before. Upon advancing to the labyrinth, we approach a hill with enemies huddled on it. They're tightly packed into the thin path, so we can't avoid them. This malicious setup is definitely Shinji's doing. It's just these things anyways, I've fought them before. $10 is not what Shinji called it. It's just these! Come on, it's just these stronghold enemies? Come on, I fought these before. Really? Another stronghold enemy? Why make me fight something I fought before? Steady. Just to make sure. No, didn't think so. Another one? Alright. Seriously? Again with this enemy? Well, thanks for the experience. I'll just make sure. No, I didn't think so. Oh, another one. Yay. And it's gone. Somehow we've climbed all the way up. It looks like the labyrinth still continues further, but I guess we made it past the first hurdle. Obviously, it would have been troubling if he did think this would be enough to stop me. Leo entrusted everything to me. No matter how ordinary or straightforward my solutions may be, stopping in my tracks is the one thing I won't do. Oh. Lethal territory. I don't quite get what she means, but I'll be careful in more ways than one. Did she catch on? Caster's words inspire me and make me more aware of myself. I'm not sure how I feel about my soul being handsome, but to be honest, since she approves of me, I only want to take actions that I can be proud of. Let's go. The labyrinth continues on. Oh hey, a recovery fountain. How nice of Shinji to leave this here. I guess I have to take out all the enemies in here in order to advance. But I have to get close to the end in order to... Watch, as I get close, it's gonna shut down on me. Or not. Yeah, I was right.
うわ、やばいかも。
Oh, it's a...
どうお料理しましょうかね。お覚悟です。
Come on.
いざじごまの焚き火と参りましょう。
You got it. Oh, didn't I fight one of these before? We got it, but not the barrier. Just respond. Ah. I follow Castor's gaze and look behind. There I see enemies popping up one after the other. The same kind of enemy as the one we just destroyed. No, wait.
すぐに警戒を。
切れた。
What did he do? That sure is annoying. He was even nice enough to make a wall come out.
会長。伝達します。
Alright. So we got about 3 more.
メシンジさんごとき何のそのサクッとお掃除ですね、マスター。お覚悟。負けません。
Oops. Ooh, that's nearly half my health. Guess I'm gonna try that new healing spell.
マスター、もしかしてわざと。お姉様、お見てくださいまし。ありがとうございます。
Okay.
マスター。満足させていただけます？バリバリ習うぞ。
Go. Besides, we're getting closer and closer to a bit more.
邪魔をする虫はもう同様で尻尾しまいないのが残念なのです。
Just a thought.
バリバリ習うぞ。
This will protect me for more damage than the my typical guarding would. Nope. It's not actually.
触らないでくださいます。
Ow.
あとは焼くなり切るなり、私の自由にいざ尋常に。 不可もなく不可もなく。
Ooh, we got Breath of the Soul.
もう最弱なキャスターとは呼ばれ。
Oh, that's good. This is a passive skill, but what it does is very powerful. Oh, oops. That's 10% of my MP back. She's got 36, so I get back 360. So I get 30 MP back, so I can freely use once.
お覚悟です。 負けません。ちょっと残したと思う。秘密よ、うなれ。
That's a lot of damage. That's one.
先を急ぎます。
Yeah, you see I get a bit of MP back. Very powerful skill. Nope. I'm actually trapped in here. And there we go, he's down. Yep.
伝達します。
So I'm basically trapped here. Hang on a second.
よっしゃ、いろいろみなぎってきた。
That should help a bit.
足取り軽く、衣装も短く。私、いつでもスプリンクラーを使ってバリバリ乗ろうぞ。
Okay, now this will work.
私の主戦力です。
Yeah. Much better block then.
触らないでくださいます。
There we go.
ああ、もうご主人様ったらたまりません。でも邪魔とか論外ですよね。
Here we go.
尻尾しまえないのが残念なのです。え、そのままでいい？一点も残しません。じゃないです。
I like the mini boss theme.
これはもう私どもの勝ちと見ました。バリバリ乗ろうぞ。
There we go.
先を急ぎます。
2体目消失確認しました。あと1体です。
Might as well use another one. And another one.
これがご主人様。 負けません。
Oh wow, the crits just come in clutch.
尻尾に毛玉できちゃいました。
Hold on. The enemies are respawning. Yeah, I better take this one out then.
足取り軽く、衣装も短く。私、いつでもスプリングの女ですので。 負けません。ちょっと分かってたよ。ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。
There we go.
ああ、もうご主人様ったらたまりません。
There we go, everything's been despawned.
バッチリです。
Thank you.
よし。
Bye. Eat dial up.
エクセレント。
That's good to hear. Running around and playing tag with these enemies paid off. Still, I haven't the slightest idea how difficult it was to overwrite the Labyrinth's architecture, though they pulled it off so casually. Uh-huh.
さすがご主人様。
Maybe indifferent. Suddenly, I hear Shinji's voice cut in. Apparently, he's been monitoring our movements again. Uh-oh. If he's going out of his way to send a signal to us, he may be panicking on the inside. But what concerns me more than Shinji's mental state is Elizabeth, who loves the limelight, hasn't joined in on the conversation yet. We won't be able to find our way to an SG by only ever talking to Shinji, whose gimmick we overcame well enough. I ask, what happened to Elizabeth? Rather than wanting to talk to her, I want to meet with her. I have to meet with her. In order to progress through the labyrinth, we need her secrets. Uh-oh. Shinji, you just angered her. Shinji ends his transmission, leaving behind a silence that's extremely uncomfortable for some reason.
そういえば。報告します。
Huh? She's watching. Wait, what's she hiding? The strained voices of the student council room cause Castor to take position. Carefully, our gaze move diagonally. From the gap in the crumbled sanctuary, we spy red frills. Has she not noticed us staring at her? Her palms are on her cheeks and her tied-up hair swaying from side to side. She's blushing. With fortune telling. I wonder if it's alright for me to call out to her. I keep tossing glances at Castor, but she just keeps shaking her head, as if saying, give me a break. Let me take it from here. Is that what apparently means? Being a little confused, I take a step forward to call out to her. Right at that moment, Elizabeth clenches her fist tight. Uh-oh. Horns? I don't know what she's going for that question, but I think Castor's ears are fluffy and superb. Soft things are adorable and put me at ease. Yep, way more than horns, for sure. Yeah. Alright.
私は未熟です。
Alright, let's keep this adventure going. Wait, I thought you guys said you deleted all the enemies of this type. Oh, whatever. And look, I get some MP back too. Well, that happened. Hey, we got a level. Oh, that looks like an item box. Looks a little different though. Ow. Sears crystal ball. Oh, isn't that the map showing one? Yes, the map booster. Don't really need it. I think we're about to have another encounter. Wait, what the heck is that? Here, in what appears to be the furthest portion of this floor, an eager Elizabeth and a semi-impatient Shinji were waiting for us. Between the two of them, something is exuding a fierce presence. What the heck is that? Its basic exterior looks no different than the enemies deployed on the Hill of Hell, but I'm getting a bad feeling about it.
気をつけてください。あのエネミー、おそらくマトウシンジの手で改造が施されています。
はあ、何がスペシャルライブだよ。分かってるの？お前を隠すためにこいつを用意したんですよ。なのになんで出てくるわけ？もしかして言葉通じてない？それとも竜頭じゃなくて鳥頭なわけ？
バカはあなたよ、シンジ。私の迷宮で私以外を目立たせるなんてオーディエンスに失礼じゃない。勝利とは相手を打ち負かすだけにあらず、心も体もまとめて土下座させて蹂躙するのが貴族というもの。あなたのようなネズミには理解できない作法でしょうけど。まあ、
Well, she hasn't done the eyes thing yet.
このゴレム、派手なビームとかいっぱい出るんでしょ。だったら前座に使ってあげる。1曲目はとにかく派手に、オープニングは疾走感あふれるロックで攻める。これがライブの鉄則よ。
ああ、そうですか。じゃあ先にやらせてもらうけど、後で文句を言うなよな。お前の出番なんて多分回ってこないからさ。
Shinji tank?
行け、シンジタンク。
Where are the barrels? Come on, can you really have an awesome tank without 2 barrels? Well, we're fighting it anyways.
いいところで邪魔が入るんですから。
シンジタンク、リフトアップ。
Okay.
負けます。
少し手助けしてやるか。
Ow.
そのとおりいただきましょう。氷点よ。
Since we got a fair amount of health though. Oh well.
炎天よ。走れ。
Still based off of the basic.
さすが僕、こんなものまで作ってしまうなんて。 少し手助けしてやるか。
I got stunned.
カチカチですよ。
さすが僕、こんなものまで作ってしまうなんて。
負けません。
Let's do this to stop the stun from shock.
少し手助けしてやるか。
Nope, no stun. Oops. Uh-oh. Owie. I don't have to worry about getting stunned anymore, but whoops.
大丈夫です。血がついています。ファイト。
Wait, that gets blocked by Osiris? Oh wow. gonna start spamming Chaos Heaven now. He's trying it again! Boink. Whatever, 2 of these should do it. Doctor Psychological. It healed it's healing itself. Doesn't matter. Really? It fell apart. We beat it. Beat it a little too hard. It all ended with a blow from Caster. The Shinji tank stopped moving and became silent.
やっぱり私と戦った時より何倍も成長している。あの子の強さはそういう強さだったのね。
嘘だろ。あいつのくせにどんだけ強くなってんだよ。
I'm still being underestimated.
おい、シンジタンク、動けってば。タグ、この役立たず。
Should have given it an iron curtain device. Shinji, venting his frustration, kicks the tank. At that moment, the giant that one would expect to have ceased begins ominously vibrating.
あれ、再起動した。
Uh-oh.
本当？
ああいうのなんていうのかしら。豚も磨けば真珠の針。違うわね。
Shinji backs off, leaving only Elizabeth, who hasn't caught on to what's... It's gonna go boom! Meanwhile, the Shinji tank's shaking grows increasingly intense. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know how to stop it. The only thing I know is that at this rate, it's going to explode. The moment I sensed that, I acted immediately. I dash off towards Elizabeth. I reach for her petite body at the same time I sense the explosion behind her. Ouch. Seems I fell over from the blast. With my entire body in pain, I instinctively call Sakura. Am I still in one piece?
はい。打撲や擦り傷、軽い火傷ぐらいで命に別状はないようですけど。
She's not being completely straight with me. Am I in bad shape somehow? Now that I think about it, I feel a little warm. Don't tell me I'm bleeding. An intense flash of light disoriented me, so I blink a few times. The blurry world rushes back into focus. I suddenly hear a faint moaning come from between my arms. Between my arms?
あれ、私、あなた、どうして？
Well, I'm not. Well, main character's never living this one down. Having grasped the situation faster than me, Elizabeth J. Green eyes. Green? They're blue! But her eyes continue to dazzle, reflecting my face as she stares blankly. Good morning.
おはよう、ダーリー。あのね、私変な夢を見ていたの。笑わないで聞いてくれる？
え？
あなたと私が敵同士で戦っているの。最後はあなたのことを追い詰めるんだけど、私もうダメだと思ったわ。けどあなたは身を裂くような爆風の中、私の手を引き寄せてこう言ったの。君に爆風は似合わない。ましてやタンクのオイルなんて浴びせるだけでも罪深い。思わず首筋に牙を突き立てちゃうぐらい。
Whoa. This is
感動的にかっこよかった。
Well, there goes the. Well, here comes the emotional and mental death.
半分くらいは合ってますよね。
She's half asleep, fully half asleep. And when she hears about this later, I bet she'll smash her head against the wall in embarrassment. She may be our enemy, but I can't bear to let her embarrass herself further. She's still staring at me deluded. I say to her, snap out of it, wake up! We actually are enemies. There actually was an explosion. You're just confused from getting hit on the head.
敵同士、それって
I'm almost expecting Tamamo to just punt me out of the way. Oh! There we go. What? Wait, what?
またも1名様ご案内。よし、どいてご主人様。そいつ殺せません。
さすが一級フラグ建築士。そろそろ死んでみたら。私は感情抑制装置フラグブレーカーの製作を提案します。どうぞ、企画書です。
皆さん、その仕方がないので頭を叩いてみたらどうでしょう。
My heart is being mercilessly broken by everyone's cold stares. This isn't what it looks like. This is all just a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. In other words, putting my emotional scars aside, my last sign is indicating that a secret is manifesting. Best if I keep this up and draw things out. The moment I had that idea, Elizabeth's blank eyes fiercely open wide. Uh-oh.
家畜のくせに何してるの。どきなさい、どきなさいってば。
Elizabeth, apparently having come to her senses, flails at me. I hear your offer so I don't get kicked, probably between in the plums. She stood up, face beat red, and went straight to tidying up her hair and skirt, while stealing occasional glances at me.
よくも私を助けたわね。小豚に助けられるとか、こんな恥ずかしめは初めてだわ。
Gee, some thanks I'm getting.
これか。私の一つ目の SG の時、みんなもこんな気持ちだったのね。
見なさい、この赤く高揚した方を。これ
が
私の最高潮になった証よ。心臓だって絶対に許さないってドキドキしてるし、こうなれば私の勝ちね。怒り狂った私は絶対に秘密なんて漏らさない。あなたはここで立ち往生するだけよ。
Elizabeth declares a victory, however, as if refuting that claim, my hand throbs even more.
そうやって乗せられるのはリンぐらいよ。私は騙されないわ。私の心があなたなんかに分かるわけがないんだから。
And this piggy is going to show her just how sure about it he is. I get the impression that she's easy. She falls head over heels in a flash. She's unmistakably... She's forever a maiden prone to being love-struck. Cursed to interpret trivial encounters as romance, to see princes, white horses, and roses everywhere. Her dreams are mellifluous. She has loves to fall in love syndrome. O possessor of whipped cream-filled thoughts and a heartburn-inducing mind, thy name is love-struck.
さすが当事者。そのまま一気に決めちゃって。嘘、そんな。
Gotcha.
SG 転送。シールド開きます。
There we go. I hear sounds of the floor being opened up. After revealing a secret that certainly fits how she looks, Elizabeth's soft shoe begins cracking and crumbling.
あなたも相当アイドルの暴露話がお好きなようね。
With an expression of ecstasy, she bares her fangs. Perhaps this expression is a lingering vestige of the secret that was drawn out of her.
でも、そうだったのね。これが私の本心。ありがとう。自覚したわ。
Uh-oh.
そしてこんにちは。新しい素敵な私。そう。拷問が唯一の慰みなら、恋こそ我が唯一の夢。恋とは美しさの糧。美しさとは恋の糧。家畜にときめくなんて、私はどうかしているのね。いいのよ。どうせ私は狂っているの。
Wait.
醜いあなた。
She's still a lancer, right?
とっておきの栄誉をあげる。あなたの魂を予約したわ。究極の美に達した私を。
Okay, she's gone. Jeez, seriously?
そうきましたか。どの道ぶっ殺ですか
I'm
ら。
kinda half expecting you to pull out a shotgun now.
お疲れ様でした。探索を終了してチェックポイントから帰還してください。
Alright, Randy's voice suddenly brings me back to my senses. The maiden disintegrated. Only thing left to do is find the checkpoint. No point in pushing ourselves anymore today. Let's just quietly head back to the school building.
とにかくお部屋に帰りましょう。その後は私にお任せくださいませ。
There we go. Wait, what? Oh no, is that the other alter ego? Activated the checkpoint. Now to make our way back to the scoop. Holy sh...
見直したわ、サーバント。あなたも特別と認めてあげる。はじめまして、ちっぽけなマスターさん。それと
Another alter ego already?
サーバント。メルトリリス BB から
No, you don't.
あなたの本当の理解者ね。
Another alter ego? I was prepared to face her eventually, but I never thought she would ambush us in another Sentinel's domain. Without Castor, I'm certain I would have been skewered. Still, I know the deal with how passionate looked, but this girl really does have the same face as Sakura, too.
本気ですか？決まっているわ。あなたのすべてを私は知るの。そしてあなたも私のすべてを知ることになる。
What?
私たちは一つになるの。あなたは私
Sorry,
なくして
what
は
are you
生きられ
saying?
ない命になりなさい。
I've never felt intimidated like this before. Melchulus gives off a different aura than Passionlip. In her words, the hostility was clear, the kindness was wholesome, the bloodlust was pure. It was a rich, almost melting confession of love.
本当はもっと早くにあなたを迎えに来たかったのだけど、ここはあの子の管轄だから。BB の目
Wait,
に
she's here.
侵入
She's
するの
ignoring BB.
楽じゃないの。
She didn't come here on BB's orders, which I guess means she came here solely of her own will. And also she came only to acquaint herself with me.
そう苦労してやっと会えたのだからすぐにでも私のものにしたいんだけど少しだけ猶予をあげる。ほんの1分この質問の時だけの自由。 BB の役割は終わったわ。あの女は今までのようにあなたを最優先事項にはできなくなることによっては BB はあなたさえ消しにかかるでしょう。でも私がいる。私に全てを捧げる気はある？どうせ結果は同じになるけどあなたの答えを聞いて
Definitely not.
イエスかノーか快楽か復讐か天国がいいのか地獄がいいのか聞かせなさい。あなたの返答以下によって今後の処遇を考えてあげるから。
The point of her question is unclear, but I get that Melchulus is asking me if I'll obey her or not. Yes or no? My answer is...
あなたのそういうところ知っているつもりだったけど実際に返されるとへこむわね。調子乗るなってんです。
That's well, I get the sense that she just nonchalantly came out of the closet with something big. Caster's right about this.
うるさいサーバントね。あなたに何ができるの？何をしてあげられるの？私なら彼をあらゆる快楽で満たしてあげられる。幸福で満ちたゆりかごにね。私が管理するわ。サーバントは邪魔なだけ。ここでザクロのように懺悔なさい。
We just need to survive one turn.
さあ、溶けるように踊りましょう。格の違いを見せてあげる。
Nothing's shown.
バルトダンサー振り回す。
That's fine. I just need to.
テンポを上げるわ。
Attack boost.
ごまの焚き火と参りましょ
Wait, I'm not doing any damage?
う。ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。炎天よ、走れ。炎天よ、走れ。ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。そんなもの。
Please, I'm just trying to buy time.
ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。
Couldn't hurt her. Although Meltreless overwhelms her, Caster recovers her stance. Something strange, Meltreless isn't wounded anywhere. Sure, Meltreless wins in terms of strength, but the difference shouldn't be this overwhelming. Could it be... does Meltreless also have the scale BB has?
そうよ。私は無敵。私は不滅。私は鉄壁。ムーンセルにおいて私を傷つけられるものはなくなったわ。なのにまだ私に逆らうのね。その目隠しても隠せないわ。ねえ、なぜ抵抗するの？楽園に案内してあげるというのよ。嫌がる理由がわからないわ。
Meltreless said she'll protect me from BB, and that she'd even make me happy. I don't know what the real motive is behind her words, or even what kind of method she's thinking about employing. However, supposing it really is paradise, I can no longer agree to such a thing. The reason being... A car? Caster's right. No matter how sweet our deal is, I can't find any solace in a temporary moratorium. Even less so if it means abandoning the people who live on Earth.
いい答えね。その返答を待っていたわ。私、自分でもどうかと思うほど可逆体質なの。嫌がる相手を徹底的に蹴り倒せるなんて正直たまらないわ。
She didn't notice. In that instant, Meltreless exposed her own affection, her own twisted bloodlust. My left hand aches so intensely that it makes me shiver. The 5 meditations is reacting to her words?
私の担当はもう少し先なんだけど。
Hey, you're the one who set it up.
せっかちなの？まあいいわ。せっかくだからお近づきの印に持っていきなさい。
She's almost like, oh, here you go. So she just straight up gave it to us.
Sticky. 刺激的だわ。これが秘密を共有する。まるで小鳥の羽を引きちぎるよ。蹂躙は一方的であるほど胸に迫るわ。
Okay, is there anybody you actually like, Caster?
本当にうるさい外野ね。やっぱり殺さないとダメかしら。覚悟して。私はリップとは違う。遊びはないわ。やると決めたのなら確実に終わらせる。
Melchulus charges further power into 2 legs. She's reproducing that explosive power she displayed when she assaulted us. This is bad. If she attacks us with such force, we won't be able to defend against it again. A minute?
60秒もいらないわ。瞬きのうちに終わらせましょう。メルトの蜜はサーバントすら溶かしきる。まずはその邪魔な女を一撃で殺してあげる。
Melchulus's body dips slightly. She looks like a figure skater ready to start off with a dash. Caster readies her weapon and takes a position to counterattack. But so long as Melchulus nullifies attacks, we have no chance of winning. Now what does she mean by kill in one blow anyway? Is that a metaphor or...? The hull gets dyed in a sinister color. A lethal weapon is loosed toward Melchulus. The ancient Melchulus cuts it down with her legs. A sort of fog effect engulfs the hull. Caster's right. With the help of the fog, we do our best to distance ourselves from Melchulus. We'll make our escape back to the school if this buys 60 seconds. Melchulus' silhouette dances within the thick fog. She's not searching for signs of us, but rather of someone who created this situation. She transforms herself into an arrow so she can bring her prey down. She has no hesitation, she has no mercy. Her methods are definitely different from Passion Lips. I open my eyes and I see the grounds. We got away from Melchulus in one piece. Sakura dashes up to me. To her, knowing one of her copies has gone rogue must make her feel twice as guilty. To me, girls with her face have been trying to kill me left and right. It's hard to relax around her. I know Sakura and Melchulus are different people, but I just can't help it. Humans rely on visual information, so this kind of thing happens. Alright, let's go rest. My nerves certainly have been hounded. Caster's probably tired as well, so let's go on ahead to my room and get some rest.
Okay.
Yep. So that's how it went down. Melchulus was aggressive in seeking out my life. Rin said that the jamming wasn't effective, but if she hadn't taken the trouble to do this for me, I may have been killed long ago. It's a little late for it, but I give them my thanks. Those two are always out of sight, but still helping me.
別に。
No respect. I think I heard a faint sneeze from somewhere. In any case, let's call it for today. Alright. Yeah, I didn't check the, yeah. Vasavi Shakti, a spear of light that only strikes once, a spear of mortality made of lightning. When the battle between Karna and Arjuna reached its final stages, in order to aid Arjuna, his father Indra, king of the gods, took Karna's greatest armor, his golden armor, through trickery. However, Karna's attitude at the time was so noble that Indra came to adore Karna, his son's enemy, and gave to him in compensation for taking his armor, the power of the god of thunder that he never let anyone but himself wield. This is that thunder spear. It is said to hold the power to defeat the gods himself. There is no record of Karna ever using it in his myth. Which actually makes it more impressive that Tamamo survived it, given the whole Amaterasu bit. Huh. The conflict of the Kauravas, for whom Karna held his bow as a soldier, and the Pandavas, led by Arjuna, intensified and finally led to war with territory on the line. The Kurukshetra War, where Karna's life came to an end. Karna continued to wield his strength for the victory of the 100 Kaurava princes and Duryodhana. On the Pandava side, only Arjuna could oppose Karna, but even he knew facing Karna directly meant death. Through a number of conflicts, fates, and mutual hatred, the war between the two camps arrived at Kurukshetra. Having reached this point, Karna's mother, Kunti, waged one last gamble, reveal Karna's lineage to him and draw him to the Pandava camp. Kunti confided in Krishna, a friend of Arjuna, in the guise of an attendant, and the two went to meet with Karna. Kunti revealed herself as Karna's mother, speaking in tears of how fighting with his blood brothers was futile, and that by fighting alongside Arjuna he would attain glory. Karna made sure to thank his archenemy Arjuna's friend, Krishna, and calmly listened to his mother's arguments. Afterwards, I understand your words, to join hands with my brothers and return to my proper form. It is a story filled with light, without a single fault. Then, facing the rejoicing Kunti, Karna continued speaking in an even softer voice. But I wish for you to answer one thing. Do you not feel those words of yours were too late? She was too late in declaring herself as his mother. She was too late in looking back on Karna. If you do not feel ashamed, then please answer. If you, who call yourself my mother, have done no wrong, then accept the past without shame. While Kunti was a selfish woman, it came from her innocence and naivete. She was most definitely not a shameless woman. She knew what she had done, abandoning the newborn Karna for her own sake, was completely selfish and felt remorse for it. That was why she had some degree of pride. She could not tell Karna, who grew up alone until now, who was grateful to his foster family and not once brought himself to hate another, such a horrible lie. Without giving an answer, Kunti broke off negotiations, but as she was taking her leave, Karna said, "It is a fraudulent, selfish love. The only one that love can save is yourself. That love is directed at no one but yourself. However, I will answer those feelings. I will not kill the brothers who cannot best me in battle. I will only give my fists against my archenemy, Arjuna." Karna swore not to lay a hand on the brothers who were inferior to him in strength. The countless times afterward that Karna spared the 5 brothers were due to this oath. Return to the place you obtained by your own hands. Though it was only once, I am grateful that you called me your son. Karna opened the gates and escorted Kunti out. That was the love Karna bore for his mother Kunti. Not love for his mother at this late hour, but Kunti's resolution to appeal with her feelings as a mother. Even if it wasn't genuine, that is what he answered. Kunti ran the risk of her past coming to light to the hero of charity, Karna. Such determinations were worthy of compensation. And so, it was just before the final battle. Arjuna's father, the thunder god Indra, realized that Karna could not be persuaded, so he took the form of a Brahmin and made contact with Karna and took his golden armor. Though Karna had lost the invulnerability given by his father Surya, he still refused to relent from battle. He cared not that, with the loss of his golden armor, he hastened his own death. Struck by Karna's resolution, Indra asked why. Why would he continue to fight with the loss of his armor? Yet without blaming Indra, who hatched the scheme out of love for Arjuna. There is no need to hate you. It was simply a matter of being one step ahead. In fact, yes. Though a god, you are also a father. Such a thing brings me joy. Then why continue to the battlefield? Asked Indra. To me, defeat is bringing shame upon my father. Even if death awaits me, I cannot run away. After all, that was his reason for living. To Karna, who lived his life with pride with those who gave him life and raised him, his life was not his own. Besides, I owe Duryodhana a debt. For some reason, that audacious yet timid man is so bright to me. It may be blasphemy against my father, but at times, I feel that life of his is as the warmth of the sun. It wasn't the fire of the sun that Karna carried, nor the absolute brilliance of Surya. To Karna, the sun was the imperfect charm that humans displayed. Indra, seeing in him the divinity of Surya himself, gave Karna his spear. He'd take it from this noble hero something greater than his life. Unless he gave something as compensation, his honor would be stained, and above all, he was charmed by him. If it was this man, he could wield the mightiest spear that Indra hadn't given even to his own son. Karna left the Brahmin, having lost his armor, flesh, and headed off to the battlefield thin as a ghost. To his final battle with Arjuna. Karna was already without allies. His trusted charioteer was already an enemy, in collusion with the Pandavas. Numerous burdens, feelings for his younger half-brothers. From a curse, the wheel of Karna's chariot was stuck. The string on Arjuna's bow was drawn to its limits. The brothers, long since bound by an unseen fate to vie for supremacy, could only at this moment strike at one another with all their might. And sure enough, Arjuna's bow shot down the sun. After death, Karna is said to have unified with his father, Surya. He was the hero of charity, a saint whose creed was not to refuse people who ask or rely on him. The hero, who, while extraordinarily capable, was tragically enemies with his blood brothers, cast with various curses, and lost his life without showing his true worth. That is Karna. As a side note, whether or not Arjuna knew that Karna was his older brother is uncertain. It seems the only one who knew that Karna was Kunti's son were Karna, Kunti, Krishna, and the sun god Surya. Oh wow, they took all this off. More stuff on BB. Pewter Staff of Domination, BB's pointing stick. A device enabling full use of an advanced AI's authority. There are restrictions on the far side of the moon, but with this, BB can alter the spiritual laws of the Seraph. The 10 crowns is worn by the beast of Babylon in the form of a teacher's cane. This stems from the theory that the 7-headed beast is male instead of female. Its true nature is... BB, really? The symbol of the king of the world, granted power and authority by a great dragon, and for a period of 42 months spat as many arrogant words as they desired and received the right to desecrate all things. The beast's heads were the 7 hills of the Roman Empire: Capitolium, Palatium, Aventinus, Esquilinus, Caelius, Quirinalis, Viminalis. In other words, it symbolized the Roman Empire itself. And the 10 horns were symbols of Augustus, Tiberius, Caligula, Claudius, Nero, Vespasianus, Titus, Galba, Otho, Vitellius, those emperors. Aurea Poculum. The golden cup that BB possesses. It's the Holy Grail, one that grants its holders a dash of selfless desires. The Cup of the Babylon the Great from the Apocalypse of John. It's a fake Holy Grail, but because it's a fake, it then becomes a real Holy Grail, granting the desires of humans regardless of right or wrong. Christians of the day, holding honorable poverty a virtue, saw the cup made things like gold, the symbol of fortune, and surely considered it the definition of wealth, greed, and the vanity to decorate themselves. Although it's clear the cup held by Babylon the Great personified the Roman emperors, it symbolized wealth of the earth, an inversion of Christ's words. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth. I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. In Apocalypse, a description of the beast of destruction that appeared in this holy city and the woman sitting on it. A giant beast with 7 heads like the Hydra appeared from the sea and landed in the holy city. This beast and woman were 2, yet as one, and it was impossible to think of them as separate. It said that this woman was born from all evil, and those quick to anger or are greedy cannot resist her temptations and is corrupted by the Grail. As a side note, it is said that after her death, the Red Saber, who claimed the title of Emperor, was seen by her believers to be on par with this beast. Self-modification, the skill to remodel oneself. AI is created by the moon cell of an absolute directive. Improving your functionality is not allowed. However, BB, released from that restriction due to her breaking down, began to expand her own functions. To boost her computational ability, she had the black noise to prey on and dismantle NPCs, AIs, and even servants to use them as her own memory. While those add-ons won't save her from self-destruction, it just turned BB into a super AI with enormous capacity. Her condition is like a city that's continuing to be built as it's sinking, or Frankenstein's monster. Crime Ballet. simple combat style, the result of Melchior's adoration of classical ballet, retuning herself with various attack skills. She obtained diverse powers by converting the origins of already completed stories and stages into skills. There are many references. The explanations are as follows. The heel-named Cursed Blade Giselle. From the classical ballet Giselle, despairing from betrayal by her beloved Albrecht, Giselle uses his sword in a frenzied dance, during which she dies. A woman who died before marriage became ghost known as Willis. She became a Willis to abduct and dance men to her death, but unforgivable Hilarion, the classical ballet Giselle. Or is it Giselle? Hilarion, who deceived Giselle, is caught by the Willis and praised for his crime. He is not forgiven, and without waiting for dawn, they make him dance until he dies from exhaustion. Farewell, Albrecht. From the classical ballet Giselle. Albrecht is caught by the Willis, but his life is spared and he's saved by one of them. As Albrecht, spared from death by exhaustion, raises his face, the form of the girl he loved most fades like an illusion. The siren lights a fire inside. From the classical ballet The Prodigal Son. A rural lord's son runs away for a life in the city. Many temptations lurk in the city, the most extreme being the enchantress Siren, who corrupts men the while she's gained from a life of adversity. There's supposed to be a lot more here? That can't be right. Sadistic Constitution. A skill that gives modifiers to one's aggression in battle. It sounds like a favorable skill, but the longer its holder stays in battle, the more the sadism grows, causing them to lose their normal composure. You could say it's just one step short of the skill that makes berserkers rampage. The more they attack, the stronger they become, but on the other hand, their defensive abilities drop. With the added disadvantage of unconsciously lowering their chances of escape, you could say this skill has bad compatibility with the usually composed Melchorless. Alright, let's check the SGs out. Yep. Elizabeth's first SG, Lovestruck. It's written as Lovestruck and read as Sweets. One could say their maiden heart, in love with the idea of love, stuffs herself with sweet cakes and honey. Elizabeth, inexperienced with romance, had longed for a love story like in the books she read. That, combined with actually falling in love as well, will raise her flag by quite a bit. A very troubling SG. She has a fondness for bullying living beings. When they won't give in no matter how she strikes or stabs, gazing with strength her heart, even while trembling in pain, it makes her squeal. Elizabeth may be known for her bloodbaths and torture, but she surprisingly had a sense of virtue and cleanliness. She was appropriately educated as a noble, and a wise and knowledgeable woman fit for her lord. It's quite a strange tale even without the delusions of a pastime of torture. Yep. Sadism or sadistic constitution. Sadism refers to tormenting others and attacking them without cause. It's more of a characteristic Melchorless has than an SG, demonstrating the spirit of an empress, unable to interact without causing them pain regardless of who they are. Though a characteristic akin to a curse, Melchorless isn't concerned about it in the slightest. Rather, she sees sadism as the truest form of love. While Passionlip was ashamed of her constitution, Melchorless seems to boast of hers. It may be because her sadism isn't meant to eliminate others, but aggressiveness for the sake of affirming herself. Melchorless was born from BB's perpetuating side. She was born a destroyer, a sovereign who feeds on the weakest nourishment. Ordinarily, this wouldn't be a weakness, or SG. Perhaps the reason this weighs on Mel's heart isn't that she's embarrassed of a sadistic constitution, but via sin that she's learned via sexual arousal, hurting the heart in her lacking breasts. Oof. So much that she can't hide it. After all, that cool-headedness is her selling point. She may be looking back on it with flushed cheeks, sighing to herself, "My, that wasn't very cool of me." Which one? Ooh! Upon entering the room, Cass's ramblings gush forth like a broken dam. She grabs a pillow that was laying around and creates a scuffle out of swings and throws. Pressed by her fearsome intensity, I go along with her. Yep. With that, the daggers Cass just stared at me become dull. They're still daggers. Show it all. She's just nicknaming all the alter egos. I don't. I've been reflecting on my actions during that whole affair. It may have been my instincts that drove me to rescue her, but I know all too well that the slightest difference that could have ended that in disaster. Yeah. Alright. Next floor. No? I leave my room and take a big stretch. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's take off with our usual stride and get to exploring. Hold on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It doesn't say who sent it. The size of the envelope tells me there's no trap built into this invitation. Let's tear it open and read it.
Kobuta?
Sacrificial. A dinner party. Oh. This invitation has to be a trap. And a real classic trap at that. That said, we still need to head for the 14th floor. Let's first discuss this over by the student council room. Just want to make sure something.
やっと一息つけますね。
Let's see what they make of it. I guess when any others found something? Me too. I placed the invitation I just picked up on the desk. Huh? Well, you knew. Uh-oh. New endeavor. That's a surprise. When did they set up a surveillance camera in the labyrinth? I wonder if Rin and Randy are getting enough sleep. The surveillance camera shows the figures of Elizabeth and Shinji within the labyrinth, quarreling in front of a table out of place.
Oh my son.
Jeez. That's Drake. They're Shinji trauma. While Elizabeth pumps her fist excitedly, Shinji shakes his head in disbelief. His eyes turn to the table draped in a white cloth.
Nah.
Really? Oh man. Shinji doubtfully stares at the sample of food. It's a shame we can't really tell what kind of food it is with this grainy picture. Wait, Elizabeth's home cooking? For some reason I don't get the sense that my future will be a palatable one. Oh, there's the eyes I remember. Shinji takes a fork in hand and faces the meal. That food there was meant for me. I realize this is something I'll have to deal with too. Shinji stabs his fork into some sort of red mass and brings it to his lips. Oop. No! Oh, we got out the visual. Oh man. What? Shinji alright? This is sauteed chicken, right? Why? The thorns in the meat, and why does it explode? Why do I hear shrieks when I bite into it? What? Apologize to the people of Budapest. Hey Tamamo, do you have a crisp that'll kill my sense of taste? Randy stops the footage there. The faintly pitying smiles simultaneously turn towards me. No way. I don't want something messed up to happen to me, like my stomach exploding. Oh dear. That's a given. I'd be able to if you don't talk like I'm always dumpster diving. I do it sometimes, but only sometimes. The gist of medicine. Sakura timidly hands it to me some cherry blossom blend stomach medicine. Her kindness brings a tear to my eye. Now this is unexpected considering hardly anyone jobs by the commissary. Maybe a shipment of goods got delayed? Wait, I don't get... Shinji came by, so he can cook stuff. Wait, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure stuff like stationery was sold in the store as well. If he bought everything up, then that means... Oh, I'm getting really bad feelings about this. Oh, hold on. Yep. What do I need? I haven't checked. Okay. Just checking up. It's just Anderson.
いよいよ大詰めだな。ヒゲ、俺は全くできていない。いつになろうと俺のせ誰があなたに脚本を頼みましたか。私とご主人のブライドムービーはスピンバーグの英霊にもうお願いしてあります。あなたの出る幕なんてこれっぽっちもないですから。
The evil will.
を題材にした暗黒人間俗物め。巨額を投じた上でダサくとは目も当てられる。どうせジョージってどこのジョージですか。複数いて特定できないんですけど。それはお前一部の構図家に愛されている方に決まっているだろう。その枠組みなら俺も出資していいぞ。結構です。そんな血まみれ結婚式はてめえと甘さんで仕上がれってんです。どう？あなたのマスターはどこに？はついに愛想をつかされたようですね。天罰てきめん。そうであるな。俺も気柄気あら別行動中だ。あれの悪い癖でな。求められたら断れん。
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Alright. Let's see what madness I'm running into now. Crimson full course. Once again, we descend into the shrine with the oppressive atmosphere. So what do we do now? The invitation didn't specify any meeting place.
随分なありさまだこと。小豚
Morning, lunch, and dinner. Shinji is not happy. Elizabeth beams with the most ladylike smile she can muster. Shinji, standing behind her with a pale, averted face, catches my eye. I don't ever want to think about it again. His expression speaks volumes. As if leading us, Elizabeth disappears into the depths of the labyrinth. Why do we have to take her up on this? To be totally honest, I'm not very willing to do this. Can't we just do a plain old exploration of the labyrinth? Yep.
会長、
お進みください。マスター。邪魔者は一切焼き払いましょう。なんて。
I think the first thing I need to get is that spot over there.
お覚悟です。いざ尋常に。
Ow. A lot of damage from that one. Yeah, I'm using a heal. Hold on a second. Hello, what's here? Bit of money. Oh, these items look a little different now. It's one of these horn enemies. I think I get the idea here. No, I don't. What am I doing? I can still use one curse per fight. Another heal. More healing. I need more healing. Ow. And I don't have to worry about the poison. Might have been overkill for me to do this, but... Very good. Well, I get a bit more than 30, I should say. Okay. It looks like pasta? There's a table draped in a blindingly pure white cloth. As if it were stained with a single drop of blood, some sort of red food is placed on top of it. Is this spaghetti? Ostrich bolognese. People use ostrich. This is hard, and in various ways. Truth be told, I glossed it over at first and figured it was soup or something. This is the kind of stuff nobles chow down on? Who's this for? Corn? That's right. Regardless of what's on the menu, there's no need to eat it. Oh, Shinji's just like, I'm so sorry, man. Every detail was a dead giveaway. As for that surveillance footage, I can't be bothered to mention it, never mind. Anyway, even I'm not so much of a pushover as to fall for this. Wait, that looks like one of those safe doors Randy had in her labyrinth. I have to eat it. There, behind Elizabeth. A sturdy door, one that I've seen at some point on another floor, blocks the path. Why would I ever forget about this pesky door? No, how could I ever forget? That door. It's the mortifying artificial noble phantasm that commando Randy crafted. The fully automatic strip-style open lock patent pending. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm sorry, anything but that.
それ改造済みだからもう脱衣式じゃないんだよね全自動完食式オープンロックさ
Oh, he's still even thinking about it. Isn't good.
そうよつまりあなたが料理を完食しなければ先に進めないだから食べなさいすぐに食べなさい私がいろいろ込めた料理を華麗に完食するそれしか選択の余地はないのよダーリンストップうちのご主人様によその女の手料理を食べさせるものですか全部私がいただきますそれは
残念だったねそれも想定済みさその料理データはそいつじゃないとデリートできないように利用者制限をかけてるんだ他のやつじゃダメってこと
げえまさかのお手柄ワカメさんめんぼくないですマスター私では助けにならないかとよよよ
やるじゃない腐っても私の付き人ね
Yeah, maybe like falling to hell.
覚悟を決めてお食べなさい天国に行くような体験が待っているわよ
This time Elizabeth snaps her finger at me. I try to think about how I can escape her fingertips command, escape from everyone's gaze, but nothing comes to me. I guess I have to eat. I sit at the table nervous. Before me is a red mass, ostrich bolognese. This should be fine. It looks alright. Doesn't smell off. Maybe Shinji just has bad taste. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no! The flavor was epic. It wasn't anything simple like being entirely sweet or entirely spicy. It just tasted like chaos. My stomach won't stop churning, sweat won't stop dripping. My entire body is rejecting this foreign substance. But I mustn't give in. I mustn't vomit. If I yield to the surging urge, our path will forever be closed. Teary-eyed as someone managed to cram it all down into my stomach. You need to work on your cooking, please. I'll be blunt. It's terrible. It's not a question of whether it tastes good or bad. This has reached the realm of mass destruction. Terrorism, basically. For example, well, I can't think of an example, but if I had to come up with one, it's like licking a candy and tasting turpentine times 1,000. No, that might still be understating it. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. The two of them run off further into the labyrinth. I'm probably alright. My stomach hasn't burst yet. Also, thanks to that thunderous shock, it seems Elizabeth didn't charm me. That's the silver lining. Uh-oh, she's planning something. Okay, so we seem to be fine for now. Ow. Hey, we got an attack in. Another one? Bit of a heal. Hey, a crit on an extra attack. Very helpful. And another level up too. Gonna have to. Oh, hold on a second. What's this? More money. I thought summer would be more of your thing. I blocked it. So that's an epic fail and a half. You know, since this is just gonna blow it up. Just blow it up, get it over with. Seriously? Oh no, it's one of those as a mini boss. That's what happens much HP as the Shinji tank. Well, a bit more than that, I guess. I can use this. Just want to burst this thing down. Nope, I blocked it. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm doing just enough damage. Alright. Yep. Just enough damage. Just 600 health though. Spamming that. There we go. Seriously?
お帰りください。これがご主人様の尻尾しまえないのが残念なのです。その前に負けません。敵じゃないです。
So basically attack blocks against these guys.
あとは役目で切るのに私の自由いざ人生先を急ぎます。
Okay.
邪魔をする虫は問答無用で非コンコン。これは魔女の手作り料理集。ご主人様、残念ですがそろそろカット。
That's a cheeky move. Still locked, but I at least get that recovery fountain to work with. Yep. Alright, Elizabeth, let's see what monstrosity you've cooked up this time. Man, I've still yet to digest the bolognese, but here we are at the next table. What did you make this time? Stew? Bon voyage to the blood red sea. There's a crimson stew served in this deep bowl. Cornet approved! As usual, it looks fine, but that no longer offers me any solace. It's actually playing the... What? Ha! Ha
伝達します。
Min and Randy, do it again. Such a great job. Now I should have nothing to fear with that food anymore. Suddenly our eyes meet. Elizabeth grips the hem of her skirt, looking like she's about to cry. Elizabeth says no more, not even stop it, or just try it, or the like. I think it's because she can't. She said that she painstakingly slowly simmering this stew. But in the end, no matter what she does, the dish she labored to prepare is going to get thrown into the trash right before her eyes. I'm sure it's unbearable for her. If I want to unlast Elizabeth's mind, I get the feeling I shouldn't rely on the Shinji boy. Oh, there's the table. Just one sip. So long as it's one sip, this courage will surely lead to our SG. I think as such, then try taking a sip of the stew. It's horrid, terrible, overpowering, pungent. It's like mud. Makes me wonder if maybe Elizabeth isn't a heroic spirit from Earth, but rather from mediums of some polar opposite culture. But the saving grace here was that the ingredients were all tender, at least. Seems like she really did painstakingly prepare it. I command my body to at least finish a mere sip. Elizabeth questions me with a grave expression. This dish is... It's alright, I guess. Elizabeth, perhaps out of relief, happily wags her dragon tail, since she really did take making this stew pretty seriously. That said, I expect there's still a nighttime table waiting for me. Sorry, but I'll be leaving the rest of this to the unarmed Shinji boy. That's kind of a funny reaction from him. Thanks to the unarmed Shinji boy's outstanding work, the Crimson Stew was processed instantly. Elizabeth may have been acting tough in her own way of leaving before watching this happen. Yet, I know, but it paid off. She has an obsession with cooking. It's likely related to the next SG. Oh, and yeah, without pause. I take the stomach medicine I got from Sakura out of my pocket and down it all in one go. The final round is about to start. Oh, we got another secret road spam ahead. At least that's what it looks like to me. Well, only one thing to do. Is this attack? Act block, block. Oh my god, no. Oh no, it's break guard.
いただけます？負けません。お返しです。敵じゃないでしょ。
There we go. There we go. One more level, one more fight now level. Got enough for one more heal. Oh, I'm not up anyways, so. Level up. Let's see what this is. Silver anklet. Magic boost. Would definitely do a lot more damage, but I prefer my defensive Osiris. Well, I can afford one spell. One spell. All I needed. I'm not getting very much experience from this. Here we go. What time is it? What did she make? After looping around the labyrinth, he finally reached the last table. The night table. As I imagined, the table is crammed with an exorbitant amount of food. A full red course, red Machuhan Imperial Feast. No matter where I look, all I see is red. Nope.
この計画破綻してるよ。料理なんかにこだわってないで、ここで直接潰しちゃった方がよっぽど現実的だと思うけど。分かっていないわね、ネズミ。だからあなたは三流なのよ。
Elizabeth doesn't bother turning to Shinji, but instead stares straight at me. The automatic Eat It All style open lock looms behind her. Sure, we can easily open that door if we use the unarmed Shinji boy, but she's right. That isn't the issue at hand at all. My objective here isn't to open that door. It's to break the shield that lies beyond it, which means obtaining Elizabeth's secret. Using a mechanical process will do nothing to jostle her mind. Here we go.
お前、まさか挑むっていうのか。このシンクの地獄巡りに。
I glance at the trembling Shinji and then take a seat at the table. It feels like the fork and knife I'm holding are shaking in my hands, but it must just be in my imagination. Still, be still, right hand of mine. It'll be bitter, but still edible. Caster, thanks. Your sympathy helps steady my nerves. But I have to overcome this challenge with my own two hands. I mean, my mouth. This food was prepared by Elizabeth for me. I know how tough this battle will be, so in the event that I'm able to eat this, maybe I'll settle back down in the village and get married? Alright, here I go. All I need now is to be ready, to be determined, to be so foolhardy I forget what pain is. I glance at Elizabeth, who's staring at me intently and paying no heed to Caster's uproar. I shall partake.
召し上がれ。一瞬白目向いてませんでした？やっぱりダメです。心配です。
I'm alright, no problem. It's just from the very first bite I got quite a big shock.
おいしいでしょ？わよね。それ
それはマグロのマリネ、すっぽんの生き地ゼリー添え、ムーンセルの
Soft
新
shell
鮮な
turtle
魚
life
介類を
fluid.
使ったわ。
Seriously, she's making meals fit for corn, fit for consumption by corn, not by a regular person. The moon cell, the brain of God. It's a digital fishery rife with seafood, one that records all of the past and predicts every future. Is it okay to describe it that way? But tries only to escape from reality by pondering such things, reality still assails me relentlessly. An unpleasant sweat is already gushing from my entire body, but I must keep my hands moving. I have a question, I'm recording this right before actually eating.
会長の顔色がこんなの拷問よりも拷問です。なんであんな赤いのよ。少しは緑とか入れてあげてよ。私だって少しは入れ。落ち着いてください、さくら。それにミス遠坂も割と意味がわかりません。ラニさんこそ落ち着いていないで止めてください。こんなの見ていられません。さくら、目をそらしちゃダメよ。これが。
God. This is a battle to determine food itself.
あれこそ人の上に立つ者の決意です。会長職は本当過酷ですね。
いい気味だ。おい。
Let's even Shinji can't muster up any swagger for this. No way, there's still food left, and besides.
それは焼くのに苦労したのよ。だってすぐ焦げちゃうんですもの。そっちのタコだって苦戦したわ。タコって食べたことないし、刺しても刺しても動き続けて気持ち悪くて。でもタコ好きでしょ。だから我慢してさばいたの。喜んでもらえるかなって。
Elizabeth's eyes glitter with every plate I finish, and the ache in the back of my hand grows more prominent. Ah, the goal must be close. As I thought about it, I mindlessly continued moving my fork and spoon. Also, I don't have any particular preference for octopus. My boiling head searches for jovial memories. Once I spoke with someone about building a cafeteria. Ah, yeah, that was with the student council. We decided that we would take turns managing meals and that we would all eat together. That was a really fun idea. Oh yeah, Leo mentioned Julius's curry was excellent. In the end, I wonder what it tasted like. Yep, I want some, but my belly is filled with enough chaos as it is, so... I get the feeling this isn't actually what it said. Within my wandering mind, Julius and Leo present curry to me while smiling. Alas, an early reunion, isn't it? How I'd like to have some Harway curry. I fell unconscious! Oh, hey, Castor, what happened? Oh, it seems I was having a weird dream. I analyzed the situation before me. Apart from some deep red ice cream sitting on top of my spoon, all the other plates are now empty. I get encouraged by my servant and finish the last bite. My mouth is paralyzed at this point, but a potently awful taste still spreads through it. It's mint-flavored. Red mint. Fun fact, the mint plant was said to bloom in the Greek underworld. I quietly put my spoon down, give my thanks for the meal, then rise from my seat. Aha! Signs of her secrets appearing start to amplify, as if aligning with her expectant gaze. This is what I have to say. No need to think about it too hard at this point. It tasted so bad, was so god-awful, that I hardly believe food could be so bad. That said, I know perfectly well just how much she chose to prepare all this food for me. It tasted bad. Thank you, I tell her. Good, we got the shield.
分かってたけど。
放っておきましょう、あんなやつ。お腹が軽くなってから見つけ出してギャフンと言わせればいいんです。
That's right. Actually, even if I was told to go after it, I'd be hard pressed to agree in this state. The offshoot I pull from the SG should vanish soon. We should leave the labyrinth as soon as.
ねえ、あなた、どんな魔法を使ったの？
Elizabeth absentmindedly watches her own body deteriorate. Magic is something I, of course, can't use. But I guess she's referring to me extracting her SG.
違う、もっと前よ。あなたが私の料理を食べて感想を言ったとき、最高に気分が良かったわ。あれは何？家畜も他の貴族もみんな私を賛美したわ。でもそれで気分がいいのは一瞬。喜びはすぐに燃え尽きて、つまらない日常ばかりが残るのよ。退屈で頭が痛いわ。痛いのよ。
She's not used to taking criticism. Before she completes her thought, her body vanishes. With no way of finding how it ends, today's exploration comes to a close.
今回は本当にお疲れ様。なんか私までお腹いっぱい。今、さくらが強力な胃腸薬を用意しています。マイルームに転送しておくので、戻ってよく休んで。
After the student council gives their closing remarks, I let out a sigh of release. Suddenly, I'm conscious how heavy my abdomen feels. Clearly, I ate too. I exceeded my capacity. Let's activate the checkpoint and hurry back to the school.
とにかくお部屋に帰りましょう。その後は私にお任せくださいませ。
Hold on a second. What's this? Oh, it's just... Just maybe go all around for this one. Oh, what's this? I feel hungry all of a sudden. Food isn't required when you have a digital body. I'm supplied with all the energy I need to maintain myself by merely being inside the Seraph. But maybe this is an after effect of Elizabeth's food. I normally don't think about food, but for some odd reason now I can't help but be interested. So... That's the make I'm talking about. When we were dealing with Elizabeth, Castor spoke about taking cooking classes. Truth is, I was curious about that, and before I knew it, I became aware of my empty stomach. Oops. I want to eat Castor's cooking.
料理だとお時間とかご主人様のお腹の具合とかそれやばい。占いの毛は大凶殺か天中殺か。ぶっちゃけ購買部の麻婆丼で手を打ちません。
Don't want to
私
cook.
お料理したくないです。
I want Castor's home cooking. If your reputation for being a good wife servant isn't a big fat lie, then I want you to show me some smarts and some sweets.
なんて期待に満ちたまだ
You buried yourself this time.
これがときめかずにいられようか。本当はもうちょっと上達してからご馳走したかったのですが、正面からご飯と言われて断れるはずもありません。それではリクエストにお答えしてそそっと軽食などご用意いたしますね。1時間ほどお時間をくださいまし。
Goes Castor's hands, and along with her clap and prayer appears a small kitchen in a corner of my room. It slips my mind from time to time, but Castor's one hell of a class. She seems to be pretty good with stuff like remodeling, which she did a little with my room.
お待たせいたしました。急ごしらえではありますが、誠心誠意私のマックスで勝負いたします。
With this, Castor brought a small table to serve on. On the menu it's hold on a second. White rice and clam miso soup, a grilled Saikyo-style mackerel, simmered pumpkin tossed with minced chicken and ankake sauce, and chopped daikon salad with plum sauce. Castor's expression is devoid of confidence. I also get a little nervous with her making that face at me, you know. This doesn't look so bad. It's incredible, actually. It's not flashy, but it all harmonizes. It reminds me of a beautiful Japanese garden. Anyway, I need to start digging in. I put my hands together and thank her for the food, then bring some bites into my mouth.
どうでしょうか。まだまだ至らないと承知していますが。
Oops. Well, how do I put this? This is perfectly delicious. The seasoning and doneness of the grilled Saikyo-style mackerel is good enough for me. The outside is crispy and fragrant, and the meat is sweet, soft, and flaky. The simmered pumpkin tossed with minced chicken and ankake sauce is good too. Not only was the pumpkin simmered carefully, but the minced chicken and sauce were also prepared simple, making a superb a la carte dish. The crisp and packed daikon salad is delicious and serves to cleanse the palate of the main dish's sweetness. The plum sauce makes it even more refreshing. This is Japanese cooking with an autumn theme. One would assume Cass to be a person who goes big to show off, but her true nature clearly shows in her quietly attentive personality when it comes to the little details. She didn't listen. Holy lack of self-confidence, Batman.
ご期待に添えず申し訳ありません。私が料理下手であることがバレてしまいました。
Did you not?
これも SG ですね。
Castor's shoulders droop as if apologies from the bottom of her heart. According to her, her second SG is apparently poor cook. I faintly remember that back in the Near Side's Holy Grail War, Castor was frantically trying to memorize the 5 fundamental culinary seasonings, which means she didn't even know the basics not too long ago. I think going from that to making this level of food is incredible progress.
そんなのはもちろんです。料理下手な自分はどうでもいいのですが、ご主人様を旦那様を美味しい料理でもてなしてあげられないことが私的に悔しくて仕方がないのです。
Castor insists, cheeks flushing with shame. It's not her cooking skill that makes her sad, it's being able to bring joy to her master. Castor is despondent, claiming herself to have failed as a good wife. What do I make of that? Isn't that line of thinking itself proof that she's a good wife?
お気に召しませんか？それでしたら次はフレンチ？ディアボロ風とやらに挑戦しますが。
No, don't go making this worse, no! I finally refuse to finish Castor's food as is good manners. Thank you for the food. Very yummy indeed.
はい、お粗末様でした。
Doesn't give herself enough credit. Alright. Oh, it's different. Oh no, wait a minute. Loves cooking. Elizabeth's second SG. Though she says she likes cooking, this is not purely enjoying the act of cooking, like the Red Mantled Archer. Elizabeth's fondness for cooking stems from a desire to be praised or by or monopolize the person she likes. Ultimately, it's nothing more than a desire to be beloved as a wife, but her skills in cooking are utterly lacking. It's apparent her wish as a wife was expressed as a fondness for cooking, stressing the importance of meals, or perhaps it's her instincts as a dragon. Though Elizabeth tells her songs will savor her and her aspirations as a wife to Castor, but Beliza's foundation is the complete opposite. Her use of cooking to keep beloved's attention, to confirm her love, does not come from an equal relationship. She would bestow meals to her beloved as a noble. It's no different from feeding an animal. It is none of the romance she longed for. For the controlling disposition she inherited devours even her most meager dreams. Ugh. I had one too many calories. I can barely move. As I return to the room, I stagger towards the bedside and take a seat. It would be hard to say this SG came easy.
お疲れ様です、マスター。
While rubbing my belly, which feels bloated with data, I reminisce on the events today concerning Elizabeth's SG. Where I directly dealt with her countless times at this point. The more I learn about her, the more I experience her secrets, the more I get the sense that she's a normal girl. She was more of a curiosity when we first met her.
調子乗るなってんです。
I see. If the whole cooking thing is one side of her, the whole capturing and torturing NPCs thing is another side of her. If your intrinsic view that people are merely tools to serve our beauty isn't rectified, then we'll never see eye to eye. Thanks. I can't help but feel she has dark ulterior motives, but for today I'll indulge this conduct. I'll cast her up my back. We made idle talk until my stomach stopped hurting. Alright, I'm gonna go grab lunch myself now, so, this is Acquisition and I'm signing off.